CSBK TV here at round one of the Canadian Superbike Championships by Parts Canada. This is day 3 of round one. Of course, we're heading into the National Championship finals this afternoon. However, yesterday we had a National Championship final already, the first of a doubleheader weekend for the Honda CBR 125R Cup. And we have with us here this morning the winner of that race and fast qualifier incidentally for the Honda Challenge Cup, Eric Green. Also alongside from Honda Canada, the lead technician from Honda Canada who's looking after the kids under the Honda tent this year, again, Eric Vlasic from Honda Canada. Pleasure to have you both on board.
Great to be here.
I have two Erics with me. I'm not sure where to start. Let's start up at the far side here with Eric Vlasic. Eric, this is your second year on the tour?
Second year, correct, yeah.
You having fun with it?
I love it. You know, these kids, they race just as hard as the big guys, and they're actually more fun to take care of. I've worked on some national teams at the pro level, and I'm having way more fun with the kids.
Have you ever seen a Honda CBR 125R Challenge race won by such a margin as this young man did yesterday?
That was unbelievable. Like, he just put his head down and went for it. It was unbelievable, for sure.
Those are our opinions. Let's talk to the man behind the throttle. Eric, you had a great day yesterday. You had the lead right from the start through turn 1, and you just kept building on that lead.
Yeah, I knew if I got the start that I was accustomed to, I'd be able to pull ahead, but we only got one dry session, so I didn't know if my 0.3 second lead was going to hold up, whether they were going to catch up. I just put my head down. I was lucky enough to pull away, which is a really big accomplishment when you're going up against guys as fast as Austin and Cedric. We've even got Seth Van Dongen, who's the Sora regional champion, and he's running an 8th. That just really tells you how deep the talent is.
Of interest as well, I don't know if you looked at the timing sheet, but Stacy Nesbitt, who hails from just down the road here, was going good in the wet in the initial qualifying, and then fell back in the standings to 6th fastest qualifier. However, at the end of the race, she had lap times that were very comparable with you, so you may have some company today, mister.
Yes, she's very fast. She's always been really good. We've been close for as long as I've been on the tour, and she's just really talented, and hopefully I'll be able to have some drafting to help me get times that are just a little bit better than hers. I'm hoping to get on the podium, but it would be really fun to have a lot more dicing with people.
Why don't you just slow down and wait for them then?
Because I'm too competitive. I don't want to risk it.
Any moments out there, did you have anything that kind of scared you through that race?
Actually, I was going through turn 15 onto the front straight, and I lost the front end a bit, and it felt like I was going straight at the pit wall, and so I had to get completely off the gas, and I think they caught me by a second because of that. So it was just, I had to work a little bit harder after that, but that was a bit scary.
Eric Vlasic, you're standing on this side of pit wall watching these kids, and beside you, of course, are a few nervous mums and dads. Do you find yourself getting a little nervous yourself?
For sure. You know, these kids are racing just as hard as everybody else, and yeah, you know, they're on the corner speeds they're doing are almost the same as some of the big bikes in the amateur classes. So, it's nerve-wracking for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you coaching them at all? I mean, you've had experience with pro teams, so you know how the game's played.
I'm more set up with the bike. Jody Christie's helping them with coaching this year.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, he's getting all the kids are getting all the coaching from Jody this year.
Yeah. Let's talk about that Racer 5 effort too. That's also using the Honda CBR 125s as a platform.
Yeah, those guys are great. They have a bunch of motorcycles. They do a track day, I believe, some in class, and they get you set up racing. Yeah.
Right on. Let's talk about Honda just for a moment. You know, the Honda CBR 125, just an outstanding success, not only on the racetrack, but also on the sales floor. And it's of interest also, you can correct me where I err here, but my understanding is that the XR 150, the dirt bike, was a very good seller. The information that I had was that those two small motorcycles from the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world were amongst the largest selling models in the brand line. Correct me if I'm
back in the 80s, I believe it was. It was such a durable, long-lasting off-road motorcycle. The XR, yeah, it was a top seller back then for sure. And the 125 for the past couple of years has been for us because it's a perfect entry-level bike.
Yeah, and now those people have got something to step up to.
Well, that's right. I was just going to say for 2011 we have the 250 to complement the 125 for the next step.
Right on.
So we have big hopes for the 250 this year.
Okay. Now I'm not going to ask you to let any cats out of the bag or anything like that, but of course rumor mill has it that there's a possibility.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's always rumors. Yeah, and that rumor, that's what it is for now. But we're working on stuff, and we'll see where it goes.
Okay. Eric Green, you've got a long season ahead of you. Of course, you're going to be on the 125 all season long. Have you given any thought at all to what the next step is for you?
I'm not really sure. I'll be off to college next year. I'm not sure how much time I'll have. ideally, if the 250 class is something that does come to fruition, I'd like to be able to take part in that. But I don't know. I'm just going to really play it by ear, seeing how I finish, how I progress through the season. Come a long way so far, so I'll have to see.
Well, let's get to know Eric Green just a little bit better. Are you going to college? Where are you going to go to school for further education?
I'm going to Conestoga College for motorcycle and small engine repair. So.
Oh,
I
better watch my job.
Yeah, no kidding. You might have an apprentice.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you do well in school, Eric?
I do well in the subjects that I want to do well in, the ones that I take an interest in, so math and those kind of subjects. If I take an interest, I can do what I want. So
I know of young racers whose exploits on the racetrack are restricted because of their grades. Does your family put any restrictions on you? Do you have to attain certain grades before you're given the throttle?
yeah, I have to get like all my assignments in. I can't have bad marks, otherwise the racing really is secondary. Like, as much as I'd like to be very good at this, there's not a lot of big opportunities. There's very few people that make a living racing. School is where I'm going to be, so I really have to focus on that primarily.
Yeah, you're going to be sending your resume into Honda Canada?
Maybe.
What's the plan for this afternoon? A repeat performance?
Hopefully. I'd like to be able to pull ahead and get another good start, but they're just so good out there. Everyone's fast, everyone's a contender. I really just hope that there's a lot more fighting and get to earn another win, but we'll just have to see.
You got such a good points grab yesterday, and of course, as we mentioned, you've got a long season ahead. You guys actually have more races than the pros have, so you've got to keep that points grab in mind and get the points, and you can't get them if you're on your backside at trackside.
Yeah, exactly. I had to taper off a little bit at the end of the last race because you can't win it from the pits, so it wasn't fun to have to kind of take it easy, but even Jordan Zook has to take it easy when he wants to win his championships. I have to take it easy too to win my races.
There you go. Well, you put in a splendid effort yesterday and you had fun doing it, right?
Definitely.
So today I want you to go out and have some fun and see if it turns into a splendid effort.
Definitely will.
All right. Eric Vlasic, let's talk just a bit more about Honda. You and I were speaking off camera about the fact that many things in this series came together very, very late. And you didn't get the call until, what, about 4 or 5 weeks ago?
Exactly, yeah. It, we had to sort out budgets. Well, just like every manufacturer, we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
And racing, unfortunately, takes kind of a second step to where the budgets go and all the money goes. So, but we got to get out here and help these kids because racing, we got to keep growing it or it's going to fade away.
Yeah, quite so. Let's mention also, you're not only helping the kids, but you're also giving some help to Jody Christie's campaign, the Hondas again.
Yeah, basically
so well.
Basically, anybody with a Honda, we can give them a hand. That's why we're here this weekend and for the rest of the rounds.
Right on. Well, it's a pleasure having you back on the tour officially, and a pleasure to have you on CSBK TV.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to a good year.
Right on. Be sure to tell your friends to check our website there, and they'll see this interview. And of course, they'll get to see us as we chat, as you come back in here for your podium presentations, and John Hopkins will be asking the media questions.
That's cool.
All right, no pressure, kid. Get out and have some fun.
Yeah, good luck today.
Thanks. Yeah, okay. Eric Vlasic from Honda Canada, and Eric Green, winner of the first round of the Honda CBR 125 Challenge.